Hello, friends and neighbors, and welcome to stop number 3 of the Alabama Bass Trail 100 series here at Decatur, Alabama, Wheeler Lake. And Miss Kay, the conditions are a little warmer than we thought they would be. The water temperatures are a little warmer, but we think the teams are absolutely going to smash them trying to chase down $25,000 today.
You know, Wheeler Lake is just full of largemouth, smallmouth, and spotted bass. We had a phenomenal tournament here earlier this year, and the dock talk has been all week that they're in those very obvious places, so it's going to be fun to watch it all transpire today.
Low water levels, but lots of big bass to be caught. We've also got some Angler of the Year belts to give away. We got Zeke Gossett, Ethan King out on top right now. How do you think that's going to shake out?
You know, they're a tough team, but they have a lot of tough teams behind them. Only 11 points separate first and second place, and it's going to be exciting. Ethan and, and Zeke, 199 points out of a possible 200. I mean, come on now.
We call that almost perfect. Let's get out on the water for the Academy Sports and Outdoors first cast.
Good morning, everybody. We're here on Lake Wheeler for the final ABT 100 on Lake Wheeler. It is a very crisp fall morning. Feels perfect for bass fishing. We've got a team behind us that's already throwing some top water. We're hearing some guys catching fish on a square bill, catching fish on a chatterbait. Some people throwing a swim bait up at the dam, catching a lot of fish. And live scope has definitely been a play with some of that Crush City. The freeloader has been something that everybody keeps talking about in this tournament. Perfect size of the bait right now. There's a lot of fish being caught all over the lake, but the size it's the fall. You're not gonna catch all these giants. So they're talking about 15 to 18 pounds being a sweet spot. And me and Luke's prediction is 18 to 20 is actually gonna take home the victory today. So obviously a lot of fish being caught. Luke's a little bit further down. Jason's all the way up at the dam. There's gonna be a lot of good fish catches today. We hope you all enjoy this tournament day out on Lake Wheeler.
Good morning from Decatur, Alabama, Wheeler Lake. Stop number 3, the final stop of this Alabama Bass Trail 100. And Ethan King hooked up. We're on Zeke Gossett and Ethan King, Angler of the Year leaders by 11 points, trying to seal the deal. Hooked up. Zeke Gossett with the net. Good fish for Gossett and King. Picking up where they left off. They had a second place to start the year at Logan Martin in the Snow Bowl, and they won Weiss Lake, event number 2. Kicking things off this morning, I believe that's going to be their first pass, and it's a good one.
Well, good morning, Alabama Bass Trail 100 viewers. It has been a long run for us this morning. Left takeoff this morning in my truck and drove up here 40 miles, put in a ditto landing. We got a bunch of the Toyota guys we're putting in. They could not be on the water this morning until 7 o'clock. We pulled in about 6:50 and the line started. So probably about 25, 30 guys put in there this morning. When we were there, it's all happening. But good news, some of our ABT guys are starting to make it up this way. And we got the winners of Logan Martin, Andrew Loberg and Jed Lamb right here in the distance. They are getting a good start this morning. Ooh, fish on, big fish on. Good grief, if it's a bass. Oh. Man, it looked good. That's a good hook set, nothing else.
Wrong kind.
Hey, we will stop right before you get in the boat and call it the biggest hook set of the day. How about that?
We caught up with Wesley Gore. They caught one as soon as we pulled up, and we were still kind of idling or trolling towards them. And now they have caught another one. I'd say both of them look fairly small, but they're definitely keepers. I mean, they're still, literally, boats still passing us from blast off, so you got 2 fish in the boat already. I think you're happy.
The Alabama Bass Trail 100 series is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Landers McLarty Chevrolet, McGraw Webb Chevrolet, and by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
In 2009, it all started with this 721 Pro XP and a passion to build the best fishing platform in design, performance, and construction for all of our customers. Through the years, motors have changed. Electronics have changed. But the passion to build the best bass boat possible has not changed. Everyone at Phoenix believes we got it right the first time.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
Big banks only care about one thing, ROI. So when it comes to your small business, you can expect a big no. At AmFirst, we don't just invest in your business, we invest in you and your goals. With great rates on loans, lines of credit to help you grow, and business checking accounts. Because at AmFirst, business is personal.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
Got one on, got one on. Come on, baby. Fish on. I mean, it ain't the biggest one in the world, but it's a good sign.
Hooked up. Teamwork makes the dream work right there. Ethan lost that fish and Zeke caught it in the air. He caught it in the air trying to boat flip the fish. Holy cow.
Caught him midair.
Hey, you need a raise, Zeke. And Ethan went to boat flip the fish and fish comes off and Zeke caught it in the net. Pretty good fish. Fish number 2.
Guys, have y'all got any so far?
Yeah, we got one little one. Man, they're here.
Yeah.
Look at this fog a little.
So is there enough fish here you're gonna camp out here all day, or are you gonna run around a bunch?
Nah, we're gonna run around. There's enough fish here, but I don't know if I can get them to bite.
Oh, Justin Hamner's hooked up. Swang him in the boat. It looked like a little drummer, I think. Can't really tell. Might have been a bass.
I'm catching those little ones. And I'm gonna put this one on the ruler and see. Gonna go in the box.
Number 3.
That's 3, okay? I think he's got 4 right behind you. Got off. That was a bigger one.
Scott, do you think fish bite in the fog?
No. I don't think so.
That's always been my theory, is they don't like it.
Yeah, he had a big smallmouth, like 8 foot from the boat. Just had a hook all over the top of the head. It was over 4 and just jumped come off.
Yeah. Scott's saying he don't think these fish can see their topwater good in the fog, and that they lost a big smallmouth that just had the hooks in the top of its head that just came off at the boat.
There's a little rock pile right there. I missed one going by. It's just a timing deal.
Yep.
I just don't know if we got enough time in today. We got 3 little squeakers. That's 3 more than I caught yesterday.
This coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail 100 Series is brought to you by Garmin, Power Pole, Big Bite Baits, Mountain Dew, and Yamaha.
We're cooking up some tasty holiday savings for you. Our $6.49 holiday deal. Pick from one of our handmade Southern classics. With our famous golden fries and fried pies. Save this season with a $6.49 holiday deal only at Jack's.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
Double the buttermilk biscuits, double the savory sausage gravy. Double gravy biscuits, now just $3.99. Jack's, all about the South.
Way.
Baby.
Oh, he just come on. Oh my God.
Oh my God. How many of y'all got in the boat so far?
We got 5.
Yeah?
Maybe 12 and a half.
Oh, that's good. That's the first limit we've heard of.
Yeah. We got 2 good ones. We got a 3.5 pounder.
Oh, wow.
But we got one little tiny one. If we, catch a big kicker with that, swap that tiny one for a big kicker. But it's just so random,
Caught up with boat number 24, Thomas Shelton and Matt Adams. We ran around trying to chase trackers and, they're not there. So we came back up here to the dam and just started looking for our flags. And as soon as we pulled up, get a little bit of what we saw here. Thomas said it was the Matt Adams guide trip, but Thomas is contributing right here for a moment. So as soon as we pull up, he's setting the hook. And he turned around to talk to us and kind of loses the fish and brings it back and swings it for the net. Little fight to get it in the net. Nice catch. Look at that fish right there. That's a good one, isn't it?
Welcome back to Wheeler Lake. ABT 100 here, last one of the year, and we are trying to sort out several things. Who's going to take home $25,000 today, but who's going to win Angler of the Year? Also on the line, and this team we're with here, the Fielders, Timothy and Murray, they're in 3rd place. Had a top 10 at Logan Martin. Had it not been for a dead fish penalty, would have won our 2nd event at Weiss Lake. I'll never forget that day for these guys. They came in early to get their fish on the scales and had to endure the entire way in only to be beat by Zeke Gossett, Ethan King. They've got 3 fish in the boat so far. We've been trying to track them down all morning. They've been zigging and zagging all over the place. We've made a move down closer to the mouth of the Elk River. They're fishing some of these popular main river bluffs down here.
Wesley must have just seen some fish come up schooling because he kicked the trolling motor on high and took off. Oh, Wesley's got one on. Yeah, Wesley made a big run, or not a big run, but really fast on a trolling motor, probably 20 yards, and made a really long cast.
Guys, what kind of weight we got today?
Well, we're not sure. Our batteries were dead in our scale when we tried to use them, but we're guessing 21.
21. I will say that anglers always lowball it. So we're gonna go with 21, but we're gonna say score tracker update over 21. How was it this morning? Obviously great, but flurry?
It was fast and furious. So we pulled up on the first spot. Walt got a small one on the first cast. Second cast, we caught a nickel, and it was just a little bit of mayhem. We caught a couple catfish, a couple drums, a couple more large smallies, and it's been a pretty good start to the day for us.
All right, guys, we just caught up with Justin Atkins. He's flying solo today. Kyle couldn't be here, so he's having to tack Wheeler with no practice because he qualified for the Toyota Championship. Y'all have heard us talking so much about today. We've got several guys practicing what was actually off limits this week during our practice. So Justin, talking to him yesterday, couldn't get out on the water, and then he couldn't fish with Kyle due to can't be in the boat with somebody that's been on the water, I guess. One of the rules in the Toyota series. So anyways, flying solo. He says he's got about 14 pounds though, so we're gonna hang with him here. Brand new boat that he just broke in yesterday. So all brand new, everything. And flying solo and fishing his first of 2 big tournaments on Wheeler here in the next 7 or 8 days or so. Hooked up, Atkins is hooked up right here. Atkins is hooked up, Darren. Looks like a pretty good one too, maybe. He's taking his time with it. Getting the net out, solo net. Oh, let's go, what a shot. That one showed off for us, baby, let's go. That sucker jumped eye level, it looked like, buddy. Whew, that was awesome. Jumped above the gunnel of the boat, him trying to net it by himself, Justin Atkins. It's as good as it gets right there on a Saturday morning, folks.
The Alabama Bass Trail 100 Series brought to you by Halo Fishing, Net Bait, Bait Fuel, and Snag Proof.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. TH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. The driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
Research and development is more than just time in the shop for us. It's time out here. Sweating the details. Making boats that work as well in the real world as they do on paper. From our R&D team to our anglers on the water, we have the knowledge and passion to build you the finest fishing platform in the world.
some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
The best fishing spots hook your heart and reel you back again and again and again. Whether the bucket mouths are biting or the tall tails are flowing, it's always a good time. Anyone, anywhere can get fishing for less. Have fun out there.
Team Bait Fuel and Halo Rods in the house. Walt Roberts and Robert Greenberg, you're going to want to watch this. 5 smallmouth bass that are going to go 21.76. 21.76. We heard about it on live, and wow, way to show up and show out, guys.
It kind of set up the way I needed it to, and it worked out. Yeah.
Up next, Damian Willis and Mark Stewart, boat number 22. The great bag of fish right here. It's going to take them all the way to third place. 16.09 for Willis and Stewart.
Over 16 pounds, you think you're going to stay in the top 10?
I don't think so.
No. You think they'll bite in the afternoon? No, not at all. I thought, we kept thinking this morning's dead. They'll bite this afternoon. We didn't know what dead was till this afternoon. It died.
Here we go. Our second 20-pound bag today. Justin Atkins fishing solo, netting them by himself, catching them by himself. 20.44 going to take him all the way to second place. Are they all smallmouth?
No, we got one trash fish in there.
One trash fish.
Weighing over 20 pounds with a great old biggin. How'd you catch him?
Caught all of them dragging a worm, believe it or not. I went down and fished a topwater spot I hadn't been to in a year because practice was so bad. I guess I learned where not to go. But I actually had 2 places that had fish, and one of them I could see boats all over it. So I got to the other one. I didn't catch a fish on topwater this morning, and I came back and started dragging a worm and caught one pretty quick. But I mean, it was 11:45 before I caught my 5th fish. Wow. I only caught 9 fish all day. It was miserable. It was slow, but
Scott Canterbury and Terry Stevens, 5 that are going to go 19.02. The bigs are starting to show up and show out here.
I figured there would be a couple of 20-pound bags, but I knew if you got 20 pounds, you'd have a chance to win. We actually should have had 20 today, but I mean, we had a good day. Can't complain. It was fun. It's a tough up here at Wheeler right now, so we got around some of the right bites. We just needed a couple more of them.
All right, Miss Kay, we're wrapped up this 2024 season of the ABT 100s presented by Phoenix Boats with a big win right here. Walt Roberts, Robert Greenberg, 21.76 of Wheeler Lake Smallmouth. Wheeler showed out today even after all the tough talk on live.
It did, and to see all smallmouth win, when you're from this area, you love to see that. And congratulations, new winners on the Alabama Bass Trail 100.
No doubt about it. Not a new winner to the ABT period, though. Walt, you've got some hardware on the mantle at home. What does it mean to add this and have Robert here with you, who had never caught many southern smallmouth, and today he gets $25,000 worth of them?
Well, matter of fact, he caught his first Alabama smallmouth in practice, the way he likes to catch them in Canada. So it was pretty cool. And Robert and I fish together a lot, fish tournament at the St. Lawrence River we met every year, and we have a good time there. And yeah, it means a bunch because this is God's country to me. It's just, I lived in Gunnersville. I went to Wheeler all the time down there, and when I want to get away from the crowd, I'd go down there, and guess it paid off.
No doubt about it, $25,000 worth of smallmouth bass.
You know, one thing I didn't think about with Robert being here is it's our first international winter on the Alabama Bass Trail, so that's pretty cool as well.
A lot of people think it's just Bama fishermen, but Walt, he's now a Mississippi transplant. We've got Canadians, we've got them from all over the place on the Alabama Bass Trail. All right, at the last event and all the ABTs, we give away the most important prize, in my opinion, and the hardest to win, and that's these Angler of the Year belts. Chappell and Davis taking it home. Very close 3-point win for these guys.
To be 11 points down and to really keep your head down and fight for it, a 5th place, 9th place, and a 23rd place here says something.
Definitely does, guys. I know we talked about it on stage a little bit, but what does this mean to have those belts over your shoulders against this crew of anglers?
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, we've fished ABT for a long time, and we've come close a lot in the regular ABT, so it's a big one.
This group kind of takes it up a notch. You've got the big names, you've got the amazing veteran local anglers like yourselves. Do you think about that ever when you're out there casting, or is it just you versus the bass?
Well, I don't think about it. I try not to anyway, but you know that, I mean, they're that good. It's unbelievable how good this field is.
No doubt about it. What an amazing end to the ABT 100 season here, presented by Phoenix Boats. And I think we'll probably get things started off with a bang in January, don't you think?
I'm looking forward to it being at Lake Guntersville, another Tennessee River, kind of the crowning jewel of the Tennessee River, but I'm excited at how Wheeler showed out today, and congratulations to new Alabama Bass Trail 100 Anglers of the Year.
No doubt about it. We'll see you guys at Guntersville in January.